Chatters. I'm Nat.
And I'm Kat, and welcome to the CrimeChat update. We decided to mix it up a bit and revisit some of our previous cases, give you some updates on what's going on.
Yes, and I have two updates for us today.
Woohoo!
So let's get straight into it. All right, so the first update that I'm going to go over is we went over this case. It was episode 61, and it was the case of Corey Richins. You remember her? I think
I do.
Bailey just actually covered this, I think, last month.
Yeah.
So, and she's back in the news. Just to give you a recap, she was accused of killing her husband, Eric, with fentanyl-laced drink in 2022. And then she wrote a book about it. Remember?
Helping her children cope, with the loss of a father.
Yeah. It was just super fucked up. In 2025, prosecutors added new financial charges claiming she committed mortgage fraud, forgery, money laundering, and other money-related crimes. That they were trying to get her on this in 2022. But it's a little difficult because it is her husband. Everything was kind of joint. So it was they needed to do a little bit more homework to show that she did do shady things. I think in the case, she changed over the beneficiary on his life insurance, or she upped his life insurance, just weird things that came up. And also he was in business with family. So not only was he aware of it, but his entire family was aware of it. So it was it was a thing. So
I remember the house thing. I remember it was a really expensive house or something. And he was like, no, and she did it anyway or something like that. Right.
Yep, it's a huge house. And the house, I don't think was ever finished. I think she started.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
finished
that's right. That's right.
So now they say these financial problems may help explain her motive. Her murder trial was also officially scheduled for February 2026. And her defense team is working through more than 11 terabytes worth of evidence. That's a lot, showing her basically how large the case is.
Yes.
Now, Richins asked to be released from jail while awaiting trial, but the judge denied it. Good.
Yeah. Yes.
The court said the evidence against her is strong and she is going to stay locked up. Now, a surprising twist came when the man that was accused to be her supplier with the fentanyl.
Oh, yeah.
His story later on. And he said that he never sold her fentanyl, but he sold her OxyContin instead. Her lawyers say that this hurts kind of the prosecution's case, but the prosecutors disagree, and they say the overall mountain of evidence against her, they're not even worried about what the drug dealer says.
Was it illegal? Yes.
Right. And how do you prove that he didn't do it's not like he's keeping an inventory of this.
I guess it depends on if he's a prosecution witness or a defense witness. I mean, I don't know. So, I wonder if they're going to give him perjury, warning or something like that.
Well, I think probably after he read, under oath, he can't lie under oath. Maybe that freaked him out and he came clean about some stuff.
One way or the other. Yeah, sure.
So overall, 2025 made the case more complicated, but more serious. Now, the country is waiting for the 2026 trial to watch the entire story unfold. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Now, my next update is theme related because we're coming up on Christmas.
Yes.
I am updating us on our episode 78, Krampus and the Evil Elves. Krampus is the scary half-goat, half-demon creature from old stories in Europe. While St. Nicholas rewards good children, Krampus is the one who deals with the naughty ones. He shows up on December 5th, known as Krampus Night, carrying chains and sticks to frighten the kids who are misbehaving.
That was last night. I wonder if he showed up anywhere.
Ooh, that's right. That's right. So, update 2025. Krampus has become a big part of the holiday celebrations all around the world, especially in the United States. Some people enjoy having a little dark humor mixed in with the holiday season, and Krampus fits it perfectly.
Yes.
So, cities like Chicago reported bigger crowds at the Krampus-themed events and parades. Europe is celebrating him in a big way, too. Prague had their parade, the Krampus Show 2025, and admitted it was larger than the previous years. So I'm thinking they have it early on, but way before he's expected to show up.
Oh, okay. So probably in November or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these parades, they feature fiery costumes, performers dressed up as demons, and even added like a Hell's Cauldron area for the
Hmm.
adults for just some extra thrill. I guess like
Yeah,
the smoking area. Oh, we know as the smoking area.
yeah.
Also, during San Antonio's 2025 Krampus Parade, I didn't know we had one in San Antonio, but it's
No?
cool.
Yeah.
They said they had more people in costume, more families watching from the sidewalks, and a longer route through the city's historic district.
Uh-huh.
Krampus has become a fun and exciting part of the holiday season for many people. So the moral of this Christmas tale is even in 2025, Krampus' popularity continues to rise. Whether he's in a parade, a festival, or a holiday event, he reminds us that winter traditions can be both fun and scary. And sometimes the naughty list gets to have a little bit of fun. So
Yeah.
that's my two updates.
Yay! That's so cute. Well, Krampus has become like one of our holiday themed movies that we watch. And I think Violent Night as well. Like we're going to start using Violent Night. I've already watched, oh my God, the one that's Skipping Christmas. Tim Allen.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what's the name of that?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
What the hell is that called?
I know.
Not the Cramps? No.
Oh, Christmas
The
with the
Cranks.
Cranks. Christmas with the Cranks.
Right.
Christmas with the Cranks. Yes. That's kind of one of our favorites. And then, of course, Christmas Vacation is
Yes.
always like always.
Always.
Well, I only have one update.
Okay.
It's kind of like it's an episode that we covered, not necessarily a case per se, but it's a banger.
Oh, okay.
In season 4, episode 124, which was in March of this year, we covered a historical and controversial story of Brad Sigmund, who on Friday, March 7th, 2025, at the age of 67, was not only the oldest person on death row, but was the first man to be executed by firing squad in nearly 15 years nationwide and the first ever in the state of South Carolina. So if you remember, the option to choose firing squad execution was passed in July of 2024 by the South Carolina Supreme Court. This ruling paved the way for potential resumption of executions in South Carolina that affected, at the time, 32 inmates who were on South Carolina's death row, which included Brad Sigmund. And he was one of the 5 men who had exhausted all of the avenues of appeals and basically were just waiting for a death warrant.
Mm-hmm.
Now, another one of those men was 42-year-old Mikhail Dean Mockdy. On March 14th, a week after Sigmund was executed by firing squad, his death warrant was formally signed by the state Supreme Court, and it was scheduled to be carried out April 11th, 2025. He was given until March 28th to choose his preferred method, execution, lethal injection, or firing squad. Now, what had happened, what got him to death row, is in July of 2004, he was then a resident of Virginia and then went on a multi-state crime spree, committing carjacking, firearm robbery, 3 murders, 2 of which he was tried for and found guilty. His first victim was 29-year-old convenience store clerk Christopher Jason Boggs, which was in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And then 2 days later, a 56-year-old off-duty police officer by the name of James Myers, whose body was doused in diesel fuel and burned by
Oh my
Mockdy.
God. Oh my
Yeah.
Lord.
The autopsy of Mockdy's body after the execution revealed that 3 shots that were fired, only 2 of them impacted him. Neither of them hit his heart, and experts say that this is why Mockdy screamed when he was shot, and he remained conscious for about a minute afterwards.
Oh my God. That's
Yeah.
terrifying.
And that's part of the controversy of firing squad execution.
Yeah. Wow. Because you would think it would be quick, but why would it be quick? Because the bolts are ripping through your body. It's probably not as quick as you think. Oh my God.
Well, and I think if you remember, some of them were blanks, like, so they can't be traced back to who was the one that actually killed him.
That's right.
Some of them are blanks. Yeah. So he did not make a final statement, and prior to his execution, he ate his last meal of a ribeye steak cooked medium, mushroom risotto, broccoli, collard greens, cheesecake, and sweet tea. Sounds delicious. I'm so hungry right now. Okay, now there's a third inmate in South Carolina who was also executed by firing squad, 44-year-old Stephen Corey Bryant. And this is a little closer to home.
Oh.
I mean, like my backyard.
Oh, okay. We love
So
those.
Bryant was an American spree killer convicted in 2004 fatal shootings of 3 people in Sumter County, South Carolina.
Mhm.
It was an 8-day period in October. He shot each of his victims in 4 separate incidents, killing 3 of them and leaving the 4th one seriously injured. The first deceased victim was a friend of his, Cliftondale Gainey. He was shot and killed before being abandoned on the road. The second was Willard Iving Tychin Jr. He was fatally shot inside of his home during a robbery, and the final deceased victim was Christopher Earl Burgess. He was shot dead and left on a rural road after encountering Bryant at a convenience store. Bryant was found guilty of 3 counts of murder and sentenced to death on September 11, 2008. Now, after they started resuming the firing squad executions, he was giving a deadline of October 31st, 2025 to choose his method. Before the death warrant was finalized, his lawyers reportedly sought to delay the death warrant due to the U.S. federal system government shutdown that we are still trying to recover from.
Oh, wow.
Like, this is recent. He was executed in the last month.
Wow.
And it was a big to-do in my town. Like, everybody was talking about it. Just people who live there remember exactly what happened. Like, they remembered it. However, the state of South Carolina Supreme Court didn't buy that excuse or justification, and they're like, nah, sorry. So Bryant did choose to be put to death by firing squad. At the Broad River Correctional Institution, he was executed November 14th, 2025. The process began at 6 p.m. with a doctor announcing his death at 6:05. Bryant was the 3rd person to be executed, as I mentioned, and his last meal was spicy mixed seafood stir fry, fried fish over rice, egg rolls, stuffed shrimp, 2 candy bars, and a German chocolate cake. He made no final statement. And that is my firing squad topic. Episode
That's wild.
Update.
Wow.
Yeah. I think when we came out with the first one earlier this year, back in March, it was like the week after the firing squad execution actually happened. It was pretty recent. So since then, there's been 2 others, and one of them is a little close to home there.
Yeah. So do we know how many states allow the firing squad option?
Yes. Uno momento.
Oh my God. It seems such a violent way to go.
I think it's 5.
5? Wow.
I think 5 states. 11 states right now have executed people this year.
Wow.
Guess who's the top state?
No. Yours?
Florida. Florida, 17.
Why would I second guess that? Why? I don't understand that.
South Carolina's 3rd, tied for 2nd technically with Alabama and Alabama and Texas at 5. Florida's had 17.
Yeah, Florida is Florida.
Yeah, right. As of this year, Idaho, Mississippi, Oklahoma, South Carolina, and Utah are the only states that use firing squad for the death penalty. So yeah, 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Thank you for that. Oh.
No, thank you. Thank you. It was a banger.
Yeah, it was.
Awesome. This is our first case update, guys. So come back and check out our next month's updates.
Yes. And if you have any episodes that you've heard in the past that you want an update on, let us know.
Yes.
Because we'll be doing these throughout season 5. This is going to be fun. I love updates. Love it.
Yes. So for season 5, you can expect case updates or updated information the first Saturday of the month for season 5.
Yes. And remember to come back next week for our regularly scheduled episode. It's a special one.
Yes, it is.
It's a lot of fun. Either way, you don't want to miss it. So
we'll see you then, chatter.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.